Una, pinacheck nyo yung engine emission. Ngayon, nagpagawa kayo ng malalaking sistema na bawat sasakyan, sisingilin nyo na magkano? 1.8. Magsusumbong na
bakit tulungan tayo to identify ito pong mga riders natin. But just the same, in general, talagang nire-record po yung helmet natin, particularly on this present pandemic, as a shield as added protection.
I agree with you, sir. Because safety yan eh. LTO is not exactly a beautiful area right now. Meron pa kayong bago eh. Yung ginagawa nyo na bagong motor vehicle inspection system or center na binago na naman nyo. Nagagalit ang tao dahil una, pinacheck nyo yung engine emission. Ngayon, nagpagawa kayo ng malalaking sistema na bawat sasakyan, sisingilin nyo magkano? 1.8. Nagsusumbong na naman yung mga tao. Nagsusumbong kay Senator Poe. Do you think we're stupid here? Do you think we're blind and deaf to the people? Mr. Secretary, do you have an answer?
Yes, Your Honor, we are aware po of the certain issues po with the MBIS, and we will attend po the hearing set by the Committee of Senator Grace po next week.
That's good, because I'll be there as well. But we will also conduct another Blue Ribbon hearing. And we will go all out to make sure that we ferret out all the shenanigans that's going on out there, the foolish people there, even the business who are performing unethical acts. This is a case which involves the masa, yung masang Pilipino na gusto lang umabante. You wouldn't even think yung kita nila ay masasaktan ka. Sila yung maliit na kita mahalaga sa kanila tapos titirahin ng 36%. Wala pang security, babawiin yung motorsiklo. Newspapers concerning that case, it is there. Here, I will show you. There is a back and forth because some people are being accused of this and then they're pressing that they should not intervene. They should not touch this big four. They are untouchable. Are you aware of that? That's why you said, that's why we're fixing the problem within Region 7 and the people involved, right? You said that because they're doing disadvantageous things. And I corrected you, they're not doing disadvantageous things. They are really abusing. Tapos binabaligtad pa yung mga tao. Abangan na lang sa susunod na kabanata. Tatawahin ko na mismo dapat si Secretary ng DOTR. Tugade. Hindi kayo makasagot. You know, all these things involve life, loss of life, involve grinding poverty, abusing the poor, abusing yung mga maliliit na nagmamayari ng motorsiklo na nangangarap na madala niya yung pamilya na hindi na siya mamamasahe, makabawas sa pamasahe. Lahat siya ginagawa. Kasama rin dyan yung pagpapayaman ng ilan. Mayaman na, nagpapayaman pa ng todo-todo. Kasama rin dyan yung nagmamalaki na may mga malalaking tao na sinasabi, sikat sila at hindi sila dapat pakialaman. We will not tolerate that. Please inform your Secretary of Transportation that we will go all out and leave no stone unturned to stop this. Do not trifle with the Senate, especially the Blue Ribbon Committee. That's why we're here. Oh, I will ask another question. Bukod doon sa taxes, will the BIR please compute for me next week, next time we have a hearing, you better report how much taxes you collect every year from the motorcycles. Is that clear, Mr. Bernardino?
In that case, Your Honor, if it pertains to the total tax collections, we will need to have, it will be under the confidentiality rule under Section 270 of the Tax Code, Your Honor.
But this is a general statement of how much you collect. You mean to tell me you're exempted from telling your Senate who decides on the budget how much you collect totally? I'm not asking you for individual taxes.
Okay, Your Honor. We will note that request, Your Honor.
Okay. The answer is yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, I ask again, DOTR, is there anybody from DOTR? Undersecretary Yebra.
Yes,
Are you
Your
still
Honor.
there?
Yes, Your Honor, dito po.
Yes.
What is
Yes,
the plan of
yes, we are here, Your
DOTR?
Honor.
What is the plan of DOTR in solving the conflicting interests of PPI, JKG, yung isang bidder ninyo, and Trojan, JH, Tonjis? Di ba may conflicting interest yan, kaya may kapos kayong 2 taon na hindi nabigyan ng plaka? Totoo po ba yan?
Go ahead, ask Steve, please.
Excuse me?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon po. Steve Pastor po from the Department of Transportation. Yes, Mr. Chair, we are in full coordination with our LTO po with regard to resolving the issues of the procurement issues po of LTO with regard to the conflicting bidders for the plate numbers po.
How long will it take you to solve that problem so that our people will not suffer any longer? And why are you not investigating this? Why does it take the Senate to investigate all the shenanigans there of motorcycles being sold for at 36% interest, or for that matter, not being given a certificate of registration, and they're being given invoices which are arbitrary, capricious, and utterly corrupt? What are you doing about that?
Mr. Chair, we are in full coordination po with LTO, and we have given the directive po to resolve the matter at the soonest possible time. To cite an example, Mr. Chair, there was an issue in Cebu with regard to certain manufacturers, and we coordinated with LTO in Region 7, Your Honor, that it should be resolved already, that this disadvantageous acts of manufacturers be restrained or be completely stopped by the local by our local LTO in that region, Your Honor.
Okay, I heard you loud and clear. That's good. But these are not only disadvantageous. Will you agree with me that these are abusive?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, they're big people pressing Region 7 that they should not interfere with what is happening there because there are many big people involved.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you know who they are? I'm not going to ask a question. We're not lawyers. I ask questions that I know the answer for. I just want you to know. What is the answer? You took an oath like me. Di ba? Maintenance of peace and order. Protection of the life, liberty, and property. 1987 Philippine Constitution, Article 2, Section 5. Have you forgotten your Constitution, sir?
No, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Well, I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad at the system. I know you're trying to do your job, but do it well. Stand fast. Have a brave heart. Make sure you protect the people.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that too corny for you?
Hindi po, Your Honor, Mr.
Where
Chair.
did you graduate?
San Beda College of Law, Mr. Chair.
Wow, San Beda. All my staff here are San Beda people. And they know how hard I work. That's why we leave no stone unturned. It's a great school. But of course, UP is a little better. Tawa-tawa ka dyan. Magalit sa akin yung mga kasama ko sa Ateneo. It doesn't matter what school you attended. It is your heart that matters. When you die, God will measure the size of your heart for the people, not the size of your brain.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you for that, Your Honor.
Thank you. So pray a little. Pray for wisdom all the time. And pray to do the right thing all the time. You may not be able to do the right thing. But sometimes we try as hard as we can, so we do most of the things right. And if we fail, we suffer penance for it. And if we're at fault, we own up to it. I can't see LTO owning up to all this. Can you imagine? April, natapos yung batas. March 19, hindi ako nagmakamali. March 8, 2019. Oh, pakinggan mo ako, Panyero. March 8, 2019, approved RA 11235. March 14, it was published. March 29, effectivity, pinublish sa Official Gazette, March 29, 2019. June 27, 2019, date when IRR was completed. Must have been completed. Dapat na-complete ang June 27, 2019. In-extend ninyo. Ginawang May 11, 2020, actual completion. Mukhang dinadrag yung paa eh. June 30, 2019, date when motorcycles with plates not in conformity with the law must renew their registration and apply for the required readable number plates pursuant to Section 19 of RA 11235. Do you know we put that in the law na dapat pag ikaw ay nagparehistro within 5 days, namili ka ng motorsiklo para maproteksyonan ng tao, may proteksyon na sila. Meron na kagad ibibigay sa kanilang certificate of registration at saka plaka. Do you know that? Be honest. Is this the first time you're knowing it?
No, Your Honor. I read the law, Your Honor. We are.
If you read the law, then you must enforce it. You're
Yes,
legal, right? You're the legal officer?
No, Your Honor. I am the Assistant Secretary for Road Transport. The legal, the Undersecretary for Legal is Yusek Quiebra po. He's also in this call, Your Honor.
Is he there?
I'm here, Mr. Chair.
Yeah. Oh, what do you say?
Tama po kayo, Mr. Chair. Klaro po yung batas with respect to the effectivity and implementation. And we understand yung points po rin yan. We apologize po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. This is big enough. I don't need an apology. I just need a sincere heart to say this is not going to happen. We're going to push this through too. We'll report to Secretary Tugade and we will kick ass.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Fully agreed po.
Kick all these people who are not doing their job, who are corrupt, who are sucking the blood of our people. There can be no excuse for that. Tapos, December 31, 2019, deadline to produce, release, and issue the motorcycle plates. Wala pa rin. Transitory provision nakalagay. LTO is given until December 31, 2019. Today is already 2021. Anong date ngayon? February 5. My gosh. Ano yan? We're taking our time? Do you think the Senate is a window dressing? Nagagawa kami ng batas tapos hindi nyo implement? The main thing wrong with our country is that we do not enforce the law. That's why all of us take an oath to enforce the law.